Hello, everybody. There is something that I wanted to talk about today, and I was going through the social media and reading about the controversy against the uniform of the army being misused in the social media. Being from a generation which is third, fourth generation of the army people in my family, I felt really hurt thinking that the media was taking the uniform and hanging it up like a moral flag. The uniforms of the armed forces are to be respected, they are to be revered. People die for that uniform, for the flag of India, for the president, for the country, for the nation. And these people, whom we look at broadly as Faujis or Air Force officers or naval officers and Javans, they are the ones who are on the border, who are in a skirmish, who are looking after the country, where their priority is allegiance to the nation. Their priority always will be looking after and being prepared to die for the country. Now, just imagine we, as families who are left behind, who are living away from them, we know that we are not their priority. We know that we come second in their lives, or maybe third. When an officer takes an oath of allegiance to the country, before he becomes an officer, his first thing is nation a priority, then the president, then the Jawan who is walking with him, and after that, anything else comes. So if we look at it as families, we don't even figure in that. But then we are proud people. Our children know that the mother is the pivot of the family and she is the one who's going to be there for them in their school functions, for their admissions, for their problems, for when they're hurt. And the father is going to be there when he can come. So, when in that kind of a scenario, the families are at the back, what is the thought process of a person who is ready to lay his life for the country? His thought process is that the nation will look after my family. That is what the armed forces do. They look after their families. And the least we can do is to support these families, not bring their morale down. We owe everything to them, the running of the nation, the safety, the defense. And that is how we have to look at it. So anybody who feels anything other than reverence for the uniform should take a double take. You should sit back and think. The uniform of an armed forces personnel gives you hope, gives you security, and gives you the humanity, thought process, the fact that you are part of a nation and you're being looked after by people who are ready to do anything for it. So it is just a little request and thought that do not bring down the forces which keep the flag flying high. In the Northeast, there is a war memorial on which a little postscript is written. And it simply says, when you go home, tell them about us. Tell them that we gave our today for your tomorrow. With that kind of a thought in their minds, don't you think that as a nation, we owe them respect? That is what is most required. Give it a thought. Think about it. Thank you.